So, you want a mid-engine sports car, but the C8 Corvette is still too rich for your wallet. Sure, $60,000 technically isn't bad for a car that can outperform a supercar, but let's be real. Most of us aren't just dropping that kind of cash like it's nothing, are we? And with used C8s going for over $90,000, it's not exactly budget-friendly anymore, is it? But don't worry, there's an unusual alternative out there. And it had me scratching my noggin a bit when I heard about it. You ready for this? Apparently it's the Lotus Evora. I know. Lotus? Not exactly the first thing that comes to mind when you think budget-friendly. But then again, Chevy was never the one with scary prices, so there's that to think about. So why the Evora? Well, much like the C8, it's mid-engine, exotic looks, check, handles like a dream, double check. And does it cost way less than a C8? Definitely. So the Evora dropped in 2010, and unlike some of Lotus's past cars, which were basically track toys with license plates, this one was actually easy to live with. It had enough space for weekend luggage, a comfy enough interior, and still kept that legendary Lotus handling. Now let's talk performance-wise. How does it stack up? The base Evora had a Toyota 3.5-liter V6, yes, from a Camry. But before you scoff, that means reliability. Something you won't get with most Euro exotics. Plus, Lotus slapped a supercharger on later models, bumping power from 276 horsepower to 416 in the GT version. The Evora S does 0 to 60 in 4.3 seconds, which isn't C8 levels of fast, but still quick enough to smoke most cars on the track. The best part? The price. You can grab an early Evora for around $40,000 with some high mileage examples, dipping into the mid-$30,000 range. Even a 2017 Evora 400, which was almost $90,000 new, can be had for about $66,000, still cheaper than a used C8, which rarely drops below $90,000 these days. If you're drooling over a C8 but don't want to pay supercar prices, the Lotus Evora appears to be one of your best choices. Mid-engine, exotic, reliable, and way cheaper, so what's not to love? Do you think the Evora is a good alternative to the C8 Corvette? Or did you have something better in mind?